Hey, what's up everyone? I've just finished meditating. Actually, I'm going to carry on a little bit after this, but I just wanted to share something, two results, let's say, that I got from my meditation. And it's meditation OS that I'm using, OS standing for operating system. You can learn about it more by checking the link below. And for me, it's much more efficient and fast and powerful than my normal meditation, which is more of a focus based. So I checked in with myself. So sitting in a classic meditation position, and I become aware of my internal sense of being and feeling. And when I first started, I was like really sluggish. I just felt heavy, sluggish, and so I became aware of that. Now, if I wanted to do my normal meditation, I would just be aware of that. No judgment, nothing, no attachment, and then just go back to my breathing. However, with the OS system, I can find out why that is and immediately change it. So if I compare the two, which one would I want to do? Well, I want to change it immediately. And so I checked, like, what's the number one reason for that sluggishness or cause, and it was my central nervous system was weak for fitness. So I strengthened all the components of fitness for my central nervous system. Immediately felt much lighter and woken up and kind of alive, which was great. And I went back to just becoming aware of, just being present, waiting for my mind to throw out the next thing. And another thing that, because it'll just keep throwing something up, right? The next thing that came up that was quite interesting was I had a thought about something, which is just a thought, random thought. And then I kind of played out a story to it. And the story involved me being very defensive and angry about something. So I looked at that situation, and it was almost like an imaginary scenario. So I can look to see if that's a real scenario, like past, present, and future, and resolve the reasons why that happened. But what came up, the primary weakness was really just blame. So my baseline was me thinking about the particular situation that made me angry, but fundamentally the underlying weakness was blame. So it was like a blame story playing out. And so for me, that's like a cumulative effect of blame that's been building. And blame and like judgment and criticism are always coming in onto the computer. Like, it's just that's how we operate as humans. So it's always gonna come back. We can delete the cumulative effect, but that will start accumulating again. So what I did was, I knew blame was weak, but that's directional. So the number one weakness was self-blame, me blaming myself. And then the next weakness was others blaming me incorrectly. But it could have been correctly, but it was incorrectly. So in that order, I strengthened that and deleted the cumulative effect of all that self-blame. And so I cleared that, and then I came back and thought about that story, and there was no anger. It was just completely neutral, dissolved. There wasn't really the thought. So what I understood was that blame was acting a bit like kerosene. It's inflammatory. So with that situation, the story was just showing me that there was accumulation of blame in my mind, body, mind. And so in clearing that, then it was gone, and I just that was kind of my last one before I shot this video. So I'm just kind of trying to explain a little bit about the mechanics of this method. So fundamentally, when you become aware of something, say a story, you don't attach to it, you resolve it. You can do the normal meditation, which is you become aware of it and then you don't attach to it, and you just observe it, and then you let it go, like the balloon or a cloud in the sky. Or with my method, when I become aware of that, I know that there's something behind it, because I've done this for so many years that I can go in and resolve that, and then it doesn't come back. And so you get to the point where there's no clouds or balloons or thoughts coming up. You're just pretty much flow state neutral the whole time, which is how I want to be, which is very peaceful and calm. So those are just my thoughts on that, and I hope that was useful. If you want to know more about this method, you can write a comment below, or just check out my website, brinded.com, and there's a tab called meditation and meditation course underneath, and have a look at the video there that explains more about how I use this with my high performance clients. All right, have a great rest of the week and holiday, Christmas time. Hope you're all gearing up for all the presents and the family celebrations. Have a great day and talk to you soon.